the entire history of Cristiano Ronaldo. This is his life. We about to see what it's about.
Cristiano Ronaldo's life is the biggest roller coaster in football history. Setbacks, awards, to even losing the most important person in his life. Ronaldo had to go through all of this to get to the top. And it's crazy because at the beginning, it all could have never happened. Ronaldo was born on the 5th of February, 1985 in Lisbon, Portugal, to really poor parents. See, his
Oh, dang.
It's crazy because at the beginning, it all could have never happened. Ronaldo was born on the 5th of February,
February 5th, 1985. A star was born. Okay.
1985 in
Wait, tell me, how old is Ronaldo? That mean he 41? He 41?
Lisbon, Portugal.
Lisbon. However you... Lisbon, Portugal.
Really poor parents. See...
Oh, he looked just like his daddy.
Jose Denise used to be a kit man for a local club in Portugal and Orinha.
He looked just like his dad.
Well, she just managed to get by. Add this to the fact that they lived in a one-room apartment with Ronaldo's older siblings with no food to eat sometimes.
Dang, that's how it was?
And life was tough. Still, despite all that hardship, Ronaldo found the one thing he could use to escape all his troubles at the time. But what he didn't know was that this sport was going to change.
Yo, that's crazy. Ronaldo Jr. looked just like him.
His life. Football.
At this age.
As soon as he could walk, Ronaldo spent countless hours every day trying to get better.
Dang, strong legs.
In the streets putting in the hard yards. Until one day, he got his big opportunity when a local scout came along and offered him the chance of a lifetime. Sporting Lisbon. At the time, the club was looking at taking a couple of talented kids into the academy, and Ronaldo was one of the selected few. But they still had to pass a final trial before they got in. And in Ronaldo's words, this game changed everything. Trial day. And just before the start of the game, the scout came in and broke the message to the kids. Whoever scores the most goals, that's the person we
Dang, he had to score the most goals in this academy?
pick.
And if he didn't, this dude probably wouldn't be here right now. He probably wouldn't be. We probably wouldn't know him as the Ronaldo we know.
As Ronaldo heard that, he was locked in. He scored a goal. But another kid on his team, Albert van Trouw, had scored too. So coming into the final minutes of the game, Ronaldo and Albert were both through on goal when Albert went round the goalie. And instead of shooting into the empty goal, he decided to pass to Ronaldo instead. Ronaldo got the contract. Now he was...
Ayo, I ain't gonna lie. That is crazy. So the dude that he was going up against, like when it came to the goals, could have been that one that got accepted into the academy or whatever. But he gave it to Ronaldo? Yo, he's the GOAT. What's his name, bro?
When Albert went round the goalie.
Albert. Whoever this Albert is, bro, this dude saved us, bro.
And instead of shooting into the empty goal, he decided to pass to Ronaldo instead. Ronaldo got the contract. Now he was at Sporting. It was time to show the world just how...
Yo, Albert is really the GOAT for that, bro. He just let Ronaldo get the contract, bro.
good he was.
Real man
After
right there.
bagging the first couple of goals for the senior team against Moreirense, Ronaldo never looked back. He became so good that now a lot of clubs were interested in him. But Ronaldo's big break was about to come months later. After he put in a performance so crazy, he had the biggest club in England on speed dial trying to sign him. Sporting Lisbon versus Manchester United in a friendly game. Ronaldo put in a masterclass performance. He had the entire United defense on strings. And by the end of the game, Sir Alex Ferguson had seen enough. So he rang up Ronaldo's agent, struck a deal, and days later, Ronaldo was off to Manchester United on a deal.
Oh, that is crazy. You said Ronaldo paid him back and Albert is living a good life? Yeah, bro, you got to, bro. Because he helped change your life, bro. Like, I would have paid Albert back too. Albert's a real one for that.
Later, Ronaldo was off to Manchester United on a deal. He rang up Ronaldo's agent. By the end of the game, Sir Alex Ferguson had seen enough. So he rang up Ronaldo's agent, struck a...
Sir Alex Ferguson, I guess he was the president or whatever of Manchester United. He seen Ronaldo go against them and kill them. So then he was like, you know what, on GTA? So then he was like, you know what? We about to get Ronaldo.
Deal.
Bro.
And days later, Ronaldo was off to Manchester United on a deal worth $19 million. At his new club, Ronaldo was tipped to be the next big thing. In fact, Sir Alex believed in him so much that when Ronaldo joined on jersey picking day and asked for the number 28 jersey, Sir Alex said no and gave him the club's most important shirt number. Yeah, the birth of CR7.
Ronaldo wanted 28 over 7? Oh, that was his manager. Sir Alex Ferguson. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that 7 looked way better than 28. I'm glad he didn't let him get 28.
On the field, it didn't quite pan out the way he thought it would. Ronaldo got off to a slow start, and even got labeled by some of his teammates as a kid who just loved dribbling too much. But to Ronaldo, this was more than anything he could ever ask for, because now he could afford to take his family off the streets and give them a place of their own. But just when things started to look up for Ronaldo, one phone call sent his entire world
That's the goal, to get your family out the struggle.
crashing down. His dad, Jose Denise, fell sick. Now, Ronaldo's relationship with his dad was kinda complicated, because all those years growing up, he just wanted to get closer to his old man. But his dad was so sick and tired of not being able to provide for Ronaldo and the family that he started drinking. And now he developed liver issues. Quickly, Ronaldo asked for permission to leave the club. So
Oh, dang, his dad was one of them? Dang, so Ronaldo had a tough upbringing, bro. He grew up tough. His dad was sick, and I feel him because his dad was like, you know what? I'm sick. I got to figure out a way to get my family some food, how to feed my family, get some money, take care of us. So then he start pouring it up. That's kind of crazy.
he could go see his dad. And as soon as he got to the hospital, Ronaldo made a promise to do everything he could to keep him alive. But in the end, it was too late, because days later, Jose Denise was dead. And
oh, dang, bro. That's tough, bro. R.I.P. to his pops, bro. I went through something similar with my dad. My dad was sick and was in the hospital. Nah, that's a scary feeling, bro.
shattered Ronaldo. But it was here that Ronaldo got his elite mentality. Because right after this incident, Ronaldo knew all he had left was his mom and siblings. They were family now. So he made another promise to become the best in the world just to see them happy. And 2 years later, Ronaldo fulfilled his promise on the biggest stage. That 2007-08 season was special for Ronaldo. He scored a record-high 31 goals in the league. And
31 goals in 2007-2008? Just that season? 31 goals is crazy.
that to being the Champions League top scorer and winning the competition too. And months later, Ronaldo was officially the best footballer on the planet. At this time, he'd also achieved something else that made
Wait, did he win the Ballon d'Or that year? It was that trophy? Hold on. He won the Ballon d'Or in the 2007-2008 season. He won the Ballon d'Or, bro.
best footballer on the planet. At this time, he'd also achieved something else that made his family even prouder. In 2004, Ronaldo was part of the team that lost the Euros on home turf to Greece. And after that, he just kicked into another gear for the national team. And became so good that by 2008, he was made captain of the Portuguese national team. By that
Oh my god. In 08. Oh wait, how old was he in 08? 85, 95, 05. So he was 23. This dude was 23 and was already the captain of the Portugal's national team. But that's kind of crazy.
made captain of the Portuguese national team. But back to club football now. And after a Champions League final defeat in 2009, Ronaldo knew it was time to take the next big step in his career. And in that summer, he broke the world record to become the most expensive footballer on the planet. Real freaking Madrid. Ronaldo had hit the big time and couldn't stop winning.
So in 2021, he left whatever team he was on and went to Real Madrid.
Same thing with his personal life too, because months after this big money move, he got another huge win. Just not the way he thought he would. His son, Cristiano Jr. was born. Ronaldo decided to keep the details of Jr.'s mom a secret. But it was
Dang, that's Junior, bro. I just reacted to a video of him a couple months ago. This dude hit a growth spurt. He like 6'3". This was him as a baby?
A secret, but it was now clear he was ready to start his family in Madrid and build his football dynasty. But first, he had a job to do at Madrid that was going to take him 5 years to complete. Before Ronaldo
What job was
joined
that?
Real Madrid, the last time they won the Champions League was in 2002.
2002? The last time Real Madrid won the Champions League, that was 2002, bro. That's crazy. So at that point, it was what? About 20 years, bro?
Ronaldo was supposed
They went 20 years without winning the Champions League, and Ronaldo had to save them?
to be the main man that changed that. Even though he won the Ballon d'Or in 2013, at Madrid, they still couldn't get the job done until Ronaldo decided in 2013-14 that he was done playing games. And that season, he took Madrid to Champions League glory. He broke the record for the most goals in a Champions League campaign.
How much?
With 16, including
Bro, oh my God. So this dude won a Ballon d'Or? Wait, what year was this? This was 2013-14 he played for Real Madrid? Or am I tripping? I'm a little confused, but he won the Ballon d'Or and won a Champions League and broke the record in goals in that like Champions League and won Champions League, bro. That's crazy.
including scoring a goal in the final in his home country of Portugal. Add another Ballon d'Or to the collection that year, and he was now one off his biggest rival, Lionel Messi. Ronaldo and Messi hit the biggest stages in competing in Spain. Can't say the same at international level though.
Hold on. We gotta evaluate that, bro.
Same at international level.
Messi versus Ronaldo, bro. This is when they was peak. I'm mad I missed all this, bro.
Though, because despite hitting
I'm mad I missed all this. I did not watch football, soccer, whatever you want to call it, back then, bro.
the heights at club level, Ronaldo had failed to repeat his form in international competitions. He was captain of the team that got knocked out of the World Cup at the group stage in 2010. Add that to a Euro 2012 semi-final exit and a 2014 World Cup group stage exit. Ronaldo knew he had to turn up for the national team, and Euro 2016 was his big opportunity. Coming into this one, no one fancied Portugal, but they somehow made it to the final thanks to Ronaldo's 4 goals. Until
Oh
the
my
day
God,
of
he
the
had
final
4?
against the host France, and Ronaldo had the biggest heartbreak of his career.
4 goals in one game is crazy.
And had to get subbed off. Still, Ronaldo's teammates helped him to a surprise 1-0 victory. And the boy that,
But still have never
tumbling
won.
for
They won that, but they still have not won a World Cup, bro. They sucked this World Cup, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, y'all winning that in 2016, but now it's 2026. Y'all need a World Cup. Ronaldo has never got a World Cup, bro. That's crazy.
Ronaldo, another Ballon d'Or, and 3 more Champions Leagues. But at the end of 2018, now 33,
This man got 3 Champions Leagues? And what's that? That's like 5 Ballon d'Ors they just said, or 4, something like that. Oh my God.
and with over 450 goals for Real Madrid, Ronaldo once again decided to start a new chapter in his career. And this one had him going on a date with the old lady, Juventus. But unfortunately, this move never worked out as he hoped it would. Ronaldo came with a main aim of winning the Champions League like he did at Madrid. But 3 seasons, 3 knockouts in the round of 16 and quarterfinal stages, and at the end of 2021, Ronaldo wanted out and figured the only place he could go to was
Dang, so this dude went to Juventus. A bad peak. That is crazy. And then he left. And then he went back to Manchester United. He should have just stayed with him.
After an opening day brace against Newcastle United, Ronaldo showed signs. Angel sadly passed on the field.
Whoa. That's kind of crazy. Whoa. What did he say?
Heartbreak that he described as the worst of his life. His son with his partner, Georgina Rodriguez, Angel, sadly passed on the field. Ronaldo and United never worked out. And after the club...
Dang, he lost a son? What was it? Was it a miscarriage, bro? It had to be like a miscarriage or something, bro. Or like, bro, how did his son die? He lost a son, bro. That's crazy, bro. Ronaldo went through it.
Which coaches to a new man in Erik ten Hag. They both fell off, and it led to Ronaldo dropping the most controversial interview of 2022. He called everyone out, and United decided to terminate his contract. But Ronaldo wasn't
Well, forget y'all. Fuck fuck y'all too then. Bro, y'all want to get rid of me? I'm Ronaldo. You want to get rid of me? Forget y'all. I'm going through a lot. Y'all supposed to be my support system, bro.
Looking at that now, because he had his sights set on his last dance. Now 37, Ronaldo knew the World Cup in Qatar was potentially going to be his last one. So he was ready to give everything for one final shot at glory. But it just wasn't meant to be.
I wish I would have watched the World Cup in 2022, bro.
Out in the last 8. On the plus side, Ronaldo turned his attention back to club football. And at the start of 2023, he shocked the world again. His new deal at Al
now
Nassr
he played at Al Nassr,
earning $200 million a year.
What the 200 mil? Ronaldo's making 200 mil just to play in Saudi Arabia, bro. Al Nassr, bro. What am I doing? I picked the wrong sport growing up, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I picked football and basketball, like American football. I should have been picking soccer, the world's football. Oh my god, bro. But yeah, now this is where he's at. I know he played for Al Nassr now, so yeah, this is crazy. This is his whole life.
From the streets of Portugal to being able to afford his own island, Ronaldo here again. His new deal at Al Nassr has him earning $200
mil,
a year.
bro.
From the streets of Portugal to being able to afford his own island, Ronaldo made it out, and he subscribed to Goals.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Yeah, bro. Ronaldo, bro, he had a tough life. I ain't know all that. This dude lost his dad. So Ronaldo lost his dad as soon as his career was about to start taking off. Then he lost a son. I don't know how the son, like, you know, died or whatever, if it was a miscarriage or whatever. But that's sad, bro. So now I see why he be acting the way he do, bro. You never know what somebody going through, bro. You never know what somebody is going through. I thought his life was all peaches and cream, bro. But this dude been through some stuff. Now I see why he played with that aggression. Now I see why when he be kicking them power shots, he put all his anger into them kicks, bro. Yeah, bro. Ronaldo, he had a tough life, bro. But he definitely, he might be the GOAT, bro. I ain't gonna lie.